Leo, welcome to your general love read. This is going through the end of January into mid-February so that we are bringing in the full moon through the new moon as well as Mercury retrograde. Okay, this is just a general reading though, so it will not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, it's a beautiful gift, all right, to the channel. And it helps so many more ways than you can ever imagine. It's not just a, contribution to the analytics to get the video out there, but it's a contribution of energy. Okay, and it is truly beautiful. For those of you that are new, I am an intuitive, and so some of what you may see here when I'm reading the tarot cards may not be what you would traditionally see as what this specific card would read. But I am working with spirit guides, intuition, okay, inner knowing, and so sometimes that's just how the message comes through. And I just ask you to be open to what feels light and to release the rest. The fact is that this is a general, so roles can be reversed, or there are going to be parts that just don't resonate with you. And if it's not your story, don't try to force it. Okay. I always like to pull from my personally channeled deck before I get started. Okay. It's my Mindset Unicorn Mindset and Affirmation deck. And I like to do that in case the rest of the message doesn't align to you so that you are getting what you need to have. I will say though, leading up to this, Spirit, I knew I was getting, ready to do Leo's reading, and Spirit has been singing this song like non-stop, and it's just a portion of a song. So, I mean, think about like your kids singing Baby Shark that like at you for an hour. All right, that's what I've been going through. Luckily, it's not a bad song, but it's just a snippet. Okay, but the song is, okay, to tell you the truth, I'd die for you. Okay, it is this person being like, more or less, I'm open to this. Like, you don't know how I feel, and I'm here. Like, it's like this person, I can almost see them. It's like they're almost screaming in their head. Like, I'm there for you. I'm wanting this. Like this, they keep singing, and I don't know if these are two different songs, but they keep also, there's this part that they keep singing here that is, about how this person would give up the ship for you, and you're their favorite addiction, one that I'm never quitting. Okay. So I feel like for whoever needed to hear that message, you may be in a separation from someone, and you may not even realize that this person has such deep love for you. Okay, it's just that they can't get out of their own head to share that with you. Okay, so for the collective, you get red chakra and orange chakra. So this is about grounding. It's about, tuning into your passions and clearing out the old sort of uninspiring energies and bringing in like a new life. All right, bringing in this idea of bringing back your innocence, okay, so to speak. And I get that because, okay, this was the first card that jumped out here on the intentions is innocence. Okay, and I feel like this is a huge, like, really resonating energy, because I have a friend who is starting to work in the Akashic realm, okay, and she has to do a number of free readings, and she offered one as a gift to me, which was quite a blessing. And the very first thing that came through was that my guides see me as having this very innocent sort of energy. Like I have belief in the world that we are loving and, kind, and that I trust people and I believe in our best qualities. And they're like, that's because you're a seer, right? Because you see the higher realm, you see that. And so for you, you see that higher realm. And Spirit is guiding you in the way that I was guided this morning. Okay, because we also get comparison. And they were telling me that I need to make sure that I don't just stay in that lofty innocence. I need to come to reality, right? I need to have some rational parts where I am looking at, the 3D and understanding the 3D. Because when you get only up into the 5D, it can pull you into decisions that are being made based on what you feel and sense rather than being in the current moment energy. Okay? And then, of course, what is your lesson? Timing. You are fighting against the moment-to-moment timing of the divine, quantified as I am using any reason to push away current moment divinity. Okay? You would rather be in the upper realm where you are connected with this person and everything is blissful and beautiful and lovely than be here. Okay, dealing with that. And maybe that is a lesson, okay, to learn. So let's go ahead and pull out some energy here. Okay, I'm going to pull out the overview and the past, current, and future energies. It's a little bit of a different read this week than normal because Spirit, for the spiritual mastery videos, had me pull out, I've got a gajillion decks here, and there's just no room to do the way that I normally do it. And my guess is that's how Spirit wanted it for a reason. So, all right, so we're doing it the way that Spirit has guided. So it's a little bit different this week, okay? So let me pull out the overview, okay? Past energy, current energy, future energy, okay, Leo. All right, so the overall here is charity, is generosity. And the first thing I heard was, charity starts with yourself. Okay, so there's a lesson here of what are you giving to yourself? What are you offering to yourself? And they're showing me this almost as like a medicine bag. Okay, like a shaman's medicine bag sitting over in the corner. And they're like, why are you not giving to yourself in the same spiritual way that you give to others? In the past, I feel like you felt pretty empowered here. Okay. All of a sudden you had a lot of things here. Okay. You may even have had two different energies here, whether this could be within yourself or it could be just two different choices. And you felt very empowered by it, but almost like part of it that was meant to be feeding your mind, your intuitiveness, your soul, was feeding towards your ego. It was almost like this sort of mimicry is what I'm getting of old energies that you were just kind of like falling into old patterns sort of a way. Current energy, all right? It's this pull against following fate, okay? And they're saying it to me in plural, following fates. And so I feel like you have many guides around you, and there's a lot of butterflies here. Okay, if you look at this, there's a lot of butterflies on here. And there is that orange chakra, all right, around this tree of life. But at the top is all emotions. It's all water. And again, they're showing me that this person is connected to two. And so I almost feel like there's this like feeling of I cannot release either one. I'm too emotional about this. And so I cannot follow my fated path at this time. Really kind of connects to that timing. Future energy. Okay. The star, the wish, came out as a crossing energy across the past. Okay, so whatever you were wishing for here in the past, shh. Hey there, Gary Busey. Oliver needs a groom. He looks like Gary Busey's, like mugshot. Lay down. You're okay. Your wish of the past, I kind of feel like, was this Empress. Okay, this very nurturing soul that came in and started to grow within your life. But, okay, it's crossed by the Empress in reverse. So it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to be nurtured anymore. You're not allowing yourself to connect with this person in this way, but you're also not allowing yourself to let go. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Right, so let's look at this past energy, this empowerment, okay? Yeah, I don't feel like you really gave this a chance. Four of Wands in reverse and Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like this was all just, you know, thoughts and feelings and yeah, I feel like it brought you all of this ecstasy. Okay, Five of Cups. You felt this deep mystical connection. Like they're really showing me here that they want me to put on my glasses and look closer, so hold on. I can find them. There they are. Yeah, okay, this is a shaman here. All right, this high priestess is a shaman holding on to this wand, okay, and this rattle and doing this dance, okay, calling in all of this magic and ecstasy. And it comes to this point, this center, okay, from the heart chakra straight down, okay, into that solar plexus, okay, where we connect with our divine. And this was divine timing for you calling this in. This was divine timing, and yet as much as it made you feel like, yes, I called this in, this is mine, being that it is Five of Cups, you kind of stayed in that ecstasy of that high, like that high feeling that you get from the connection with someone, where you would, you know, have those moments of the ping. And if you've had the ping, you know what the ping is. But it's that ping, okay, of ecstasy when you just are aligned with this person. And I feel like there was a lot of the astral connection here. And you just kind of stayed in it. All right. So, right now, why are you denying the fates? because there's still shadow work to do here. You don't feel like you can walk ahead. So you, even though you want all of this freedom and, you know, they're like footloose and fancy free, okay? This skeleton has no legs. So you have some sort of shadow work, some sort of fear that you have to get over of setting yourself free. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is a like super slow process. And it is that you don't want to give anything up. So you're going really, really slow. All right. But you're thinking about this new step because you've taken your foot off, okay, off the ground. And you're looking at the rainbows. And the rainbows, okay, are the combination of the emotions and the masculine, the divine masculine, the sun. And so you are allowing yourself to see the blessings here of moving yourself forward in some direction. And so it's kind of like all the pretty lights are calling you forward, but you're moving at like micro speed, right? So future energy here. Okay, I feel like there's a part of you seeing, okay, in the emotions that you can't fight your emotions, okay? You want to block all emotions that you have, but you can't, okay? That's the clarity that's coming to you. That's the crossing energy here, this clarity that you can't fight against this, okay? Because there's the Archer. And it's funny because, you know, the spirit guides, these bears, these polar bears are standing behind you. Like, what are you even trying to do here? Okay? Like, they're like, I don't even understand what you think you're doing here. And you're still kind of trying it. But it's coming into that clarity. So tell me here about the Charity. Yeah, okay, you gotta quit throwing arrows at yourself in frustration that things didn't happen the way you thought they would. Okay, because there is timing at play here. There's divine timing, and you're creating judgment on something where there is no judgment. Yeah, part of that judgment is based on, okay, the overflowing emotions. You feel like you should not have an overflowing abundance of emotions for someone in this situation. And they're saying, okay, redirect that overflowing emotions towards yourself and see how that changes the contrast. Yeah, I feel like it changes you into this space where you can stand in the emotions, they don't overwhelm you, and just be in the position of love. Okay, so we're going to clarify a little bit deeper. I'm using the deck that I call my Dreamscape deck to pull on the moon because I want to see what's underlying some of this, okay? So, let's look at this past, okay? I feel like the cups came at a point when you were like, I'm building my empire, okay? King of Pentacles. I'm building my empire. And so it wasn't feasible for you. Even though this person was really, really giving to you. And I feel like you kind of took it. Yeah, there's a cat and mouse on here. It was like a cat and mouse game with the two of you where, you know, the one would send a message and then the other one would be like, oh, they contacted me, send back a message, and the other one, you know, to go back and forth a minute, and then somebody be like, oh, I gotta stop. And then they just stop. There was a lot of breadcrumbing, I feel like, on both sides of this, okay? Take it as it resonates. But they're showing me the cat and mouse game here, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person, okay, started to release these old negative feelings that you were holding on to. Okay, Priestess of Dreams. And it was something that was very unexpected for you. Okay, Spirit's showing here that the ecstasy that you were feeling, okay, was meant to show you how connected you were to this person with the Seven of Cups, to spark that interest, okay, to spark you to understand that even in a distance, even at a separation, that you were both standing in this 5D space, okay, where you are connected to them. And that was probably a little bit overwhelming. All of this, okay, there's the Emperor. All of this emotion coming at you so quickly. I feel like if this is you, that you kind of took yourself to a place of safety. Okay, hold on. I'm not ready for all of this. Okay, I'm not there yet. I'm pulling myself back out of these emotions, and I'm pulling myself back. But you still were feeling those pings. But I feel like what it did, you started feeling trapped. Okay, whether it was by this person or by the situation of your life at that time, you started feeling trapped. Okay. So here in the current energy, okay, here we go. Okay, again, this is showing Dreamer of Pentacles. It is showing that very slow moving energy. You're looking through the keyhole. You're envisioning where you could be, but it's a very, very slow energy. And again, it's that you don't want to give up on either of them. Okay, you have two choices, two paths. Ace of Pentacles. There is a feeling that, you know, how can I give to one and not the other? And that's your struggle here. Yeah, this is about you understanding where in your life have you in your past, okay, put everyone else's needs above yours. And can you shed your skin and work yourself through this to go ahead and love yourself first so that you can make a choice that's right for you? And then as soon as I said that, these two dropped. Okay, so I almost feel like what Spirit is saying there is that as soon as you work through that energy, okay, you'll be ready to move on. All right. To move on, it requires you removing the mask, okay, that has been hiding your pain and your passions. It means that you have got to move past this very slow moving energy. With the Dream Angel here, it's going to ask you to step into the emotions, to move into your dreams. Now, for some of you, you might get this awareness by the time we get to the new moon, because Mercury retrograde can speed things up really quickly. Okay, and then there we have it. You let the emotions in, and those emotions, okay, will start moving you forward. You may not see it right off the bat because the moon can offer you that self-deception, but I feel that it will be movement forward. For some of you, you could have Cancer in your chart as well. Or just water in your chart, right? And so that too comes back to the duality I was feeling earlier, where you know, you have this. Oliver, see, there's Oliver showcasing us. Animal showcase energies for us. It is fire and water. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put him out because he's just going to sit here and bark now. It's like fire and ice, right, for Oliver as well, because he wants to be in here with Mama. But what he heard was my husband cutting cucumbers, and then he also wants cucumbers. So that's the duality of what you have. The, you know, fiery spirit of Leo with the passionate undertow here for someone. So if you have water, okay, that's just Spirit's way of trying to showcase your inner duality, but you don't necessarily have to have that. All right, so future energy here, okay? I feel like you're going to have a dream, okay? Two of Wands. It's going to guide you to your direction. It's going to let you know that everything that you've been working on up to this point is finished, that the task is complete, okay? It's going to guide you on this movement forward, okay? And that's crossed by Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in this deck to me is about going through the layers of the onion, okay, peeling the onion. And it's telling me, okay, again, just another reiteration that you will have the dream about your path forward, showing you that you've completed the work that you needed to do to be able to make this change. All right, and the clarity here, okay, it could be that this person is ready for love. If there is, this is either you or them, but if there was something standing in the way of them offering up their emotions to you, okay, the slate is being declared clean here, okay? They're clearing it out so that there is room to put this cup down. There's still a little bit of hesitation because of the pain that's happened here, but their higher self is really trying to guide them into the movement forward. Yeah, because no matter how far apart you two have felt, the truth is that this person was always anchored to you. And there's the chills. Okay, this person was always anchored to you. Okay, you'll get here to the King of Cups through this process. Okay, Page of Cups. The going through the transformation, we've got the butterfly, and this transformation opens up this new love that we have here to this Queen of Cups, King of Cups that are anchored together. And when you come into alignment, it will be like a lightning strike. Okay, I do feel that there may be some sort of communication, but I do also feel like there's this feeling of, you know, lightning never strikes twice. But they're also showing me my favorite movie. My very favorite movie is Sweet Home Alabama. And they're showing me this, that because, you know, there's the lovers that have been pulled apart and then brought back together, and she doesn't realize that the lightning strike that happened right on the beach when they were children, when they first kissed, that first spark of love created this person's path forward. So it's a very beautiful message okay, that this spark will create your path forward. And then we have the Empress in the upright, okay? So it's bringing that ability to come kind of back around. See, bottom of the deck, we've got the Lady of Wands, this birth of what is it? What is she birthing? It is the Ten of Cups. All right. So I'm going to put those, where do you want? Okay, right there on the Innocence. Okay. So let's pull out some oracle cards, okay? There you are, standing in all of your glory. Okay, so there you are, the Sun. Okay, it really is this guidance of following your path forward, following your spirit guides, okay, following your passion, and that this will lead you. Okay, everything here is like cycles and circles, and you know, on the circles on the Sun we have kind of almost like stairs, following your path. Okay, Spirit is saying, follow your path. And that may be hard, especially if you have, okay, if you have Cancer, let's say, you know, as your moon, or that you have that Cancer in your chart. Following the Sun may be hard for you when you keep getting that pull of the moon. So it's that duality, that balance. They also are showing that you're really protecting this, okay, waiting for this birth. Because here we've got that egg that you're waiting on, that Ten of Cups. You're really, really protecting it, okay? And you have a lot of passion, a lot of depth for this. But you realize that as well, okay, it's going to require you taking a risk, a leap of faith, if you are going to move towards this. They're saying, remember that ego is a distraction keeping you away from, okay, the nourishment in life. You also get Penguin. Someone needs to hear this part because there's the asthma. Authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. And this is, okay, the Penguin family, where the male and the female are both in total union, okay, with their inner divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, so that is a beautiful energy of coming into union with yourself so that you can come into union with someone else. And then you get partnerships here, okay, with the puffin. Puffins are so cute. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. Both of these are about being you. Okay, what is it about being you that you have judged yourself on? I feel like that's going to be your spiritual mastery today. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. You keep getting told, reach out to your community. Ask for help. Quit keeping all of this inside just for you to ponder. Teamwork will give you the best results. Okay. Beautiful energy. So I'm going to move into that extended, see what's going on with your person, see what intentions they have, what the possible outcomes are here. And there'll be a little sneak peek here in just 1 second. And then the links are down below for Patreon or Vimeo If you want to do that, then I will go into that spiritual mastery, and then I really am going to look at what is it about being you that you're struggling with. Is it that duality? And how can Spirit guide you in cracking that open? Okay, and allowing yourself to move forward. And it's funny, as soon as I said crack that open, because we've got, you're protecting the egg, you're waiting for this egg, okay, for this queen to come along, right? Male, female, doesn't matter, so that you can have that 10 of Cups, crack open that 10 of Cups. And the bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Swords. That clarity, all right, that illumination, it cracks it open. Okay, beautiful reading for you here today, Leo. Okay, I hope it helped you. So much love, and I will see you next time. Watch your sneak peek. Bye. Okay, Leo, let's get a little intention here, okay? I wondered if that was going to come back out, and it did. All right, so your person here, okay, they could be struggling with this feeling of, you know, Oliver understands. I love you, but is it right for me to love you? Okay, they may feel like you perhaps pulled away because it was wrong, and now they're in judgment of it being wrong, or themselves being wrong in the way that they handled the connection. But they're trying to, again, this is about the return to innocence. They're trying to return to that innocence and move forward with a lighter, more playful energy. Okay?